We are in the thick of winter. So since we're in the thick winter, it's time to moisturize. Today we shall discuss jar-based moisturizers, a couple of their benefits, but one in particular, how to apply Palmer's cocoa butter formula. I got the bonus jar, but it still applies. Got to thinking with the way that winter has probably snuck up on all of us, how maybe the regular lotion will not cut it. I have gone over how to put on the thin lotions, how to put on the thick lotions, and then everything in between, including our beloved EOS lotion. But if you need something that's really going to pack a punch, I recommend the OG cocoa butter. I've had this jar for maybe 5+ years. Maybe it's probably been way more than that. So the first thing you want to know with cocoa butter, or Palmer's brand specifically, it's greasy. So if you don't like that, this may not be for you. Maybe you could strategically apply it. Maybe you still want to have the scent of cocoa butter. Maybe that's what you want. First thing we need to note, that it's greasy. Number two, the smell. So there's either one or two reasons why well, actually three. I'm fit to go over it. One, you either putting it on because you need a whole lot of moisture and the average lotion ain't doing nothing. Two, you want it for the smell, but you don't like the greasiness. Or three, you want all of it. You want the smell, you want the greasiness of it, just all of those. So the first thing I would say is have clean and dry hands. If you have not already, make sure that before you apply something as greasy as this, that it has a clean canvas to work with. Clean skin. Get in that shower, scrub it up, do what you got to do. Now we can get into the jar. We'll pick that up later. You get yourself, this is not even considered a guap to me. Here's the thing about Palmer's cocoa butter and formulas much like it and that are much similar. Because it's a greasy formula, it's also concentrated. I mean, it's packed full of moisture. We got vitamin E in here. It's proven to heal dry skin, suitable for, dry skin. It's going to help all of that. You're going to have to work in smaller batches with something like this, just for the simple fact that it is greasy. You have your clean canvas here on clean skin, okay? Just apply that in layers. And you can see a clear difference between when I started to apply it instantly melts into your skin. With ease. Now, if your skin was not yet clean, you're going to use it before a shower and go in the shower, it's going to defeat the purpose. If you put on wet skin, that might defeat the purpose because it acts as a barrier against whatever you're going to apply to it, and it won't absorb effectively like it needs to absorb. Yeah, I've been talking about this real heavy. I might edit that out. Just that it's like it's just like it gave my skin life, just to put a little bit on it. And we just going on and we apply in just layers. You're gonna have to get a smaller amount, and then you're gonna have to still apply in layers. If you notice, no matter what type of moisturizer that I use, I'm still applying in layers because a big amount, a big guapage, a whole dollop. You ever heard a dollop of Daisy? I purposely didn't say it all the way all together. We don't need no strikes. Because no matter what the degree of moisture is in the moisturizer you're using, even if it is something, I mean, this is at the highest level of moisture, greasiness, more than likely this is a beeswax base that goes to either shea butter base. You want to still apply it in layers, even if it's dry based type of body cream or body lotion such as Bodycology. you still want to apply it in layers. That way you're in control of building up the amount of moisture, building up the amount of product, and building up the amount of fragrance if it's fragranced. And since this is fragranced, you definitely don't want to go, oh, I'm gonna go dig in here, and then you got you you just go in here like you don't care. You just you have exceeded the amount. You've nearly dug out the whole jar of Palmer's cocoa butter, and it looked like you playing with lard. You ever heard of lard? If you've not heard of lard, Google it after this video. That's what people used to cook with, and people, I think, they still cook with lard. You don't want to be walking around looking like you got lard in your hand. Just how greasy this is. I bet it's just underneath, just a couple levels underneath the greasiness of lard. But you're gonna be moisturized and it's gonna stick. That's why it's important to use it on clean skin. Get it? Got it? No? Okay. And as you can see, I didn't have to use much. I may have used maybe just under a quarter size amount. And already it looks like I've put on half the jar. That's the type of result that you want to achieve. Now, if you want to take down some of the amount of this greasiness, you don't want to look like you oven ready. Okay? Even though it's winter. Then what you might want to do is pair this, get the quarter sized amount, or dig out a smaller amount and pair it with your favorite body cream, body lotion. Now the thing about that is it could get kind of tricky if you're going to layer this and mix it with another lotion. If you mix it with another lotion that has the same degree of greasiness, you're just going to get greasy on top of greasy on top of greasy and on top of greasy. Now, if you apply with something that is dry, on the drier side of the spectrum, like Body Collagen, it moisturizes. It's a body cream. But when you apply it, it absorbs so fast to make you feel like, okay, well, like it didn't do anything. That's on the drier side of application. That's what I recommend layering this with. Cocoa butter, since it's such a gourmandish type of scent and it smells like chocolate, you could nearly layer it with any type of body cream or body lotion. Just make sure that they're on the drier side of the spectrum. They're on the drier side of application. Because if you go in with something like maybe Bath and Body Works or our beloved EOS, then you might be still dealing with the same level, or you may have found yourself to have increased the level of moisture. That I will leave that up to you as to your personal judgment, and you know how your skin is, whether it is excessively dry or a combination, and you just adjust your amounts of cocoa butter to lotion to body cream ratio in order to meet the needs of your skin for this winter. So you're not walking around here looking like you've been playing in flour and you've never used lotion a day in your life. That's not shade. This comes from a place of love. You're going to go ahead and take care of yourself this winter. You not only need to smell good, but you need to be moisturized, and no ashiness needs at all. If you would like to see more videos like this where I teach the basics as to how to apply things, how to use things, then on either side, there should be a playlist for you all to enjoy. So until next time, love you. When I think about love, it's one of the bravest things that you can do. It is patient, it is kind, it does not envy or boast, and it'll keep you on the coast of not being rude or self-seeking, nor is it easily angered or seething mad, and it keeps no records of wrongs. It has no pleasure in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. And most of all,